Brexit is a political blockbuster. Here's what you need to know to understand the script.
DexEU sounds like an artificial sweetener. It stands for Department for Exiting the European Union, headed by the Brexit Secretary David Davis. 300 plus staff examining the Brexit effect on 50 different sectors of the economy while preparing the UK's negotiating position. Article 50 sets out the process for a country to officially leave the EU. Except it doesn't. It's just an outline of the process for a country to leave the EU, and it says it all has to happen in a 2-year period. And if you're interested, Article 49 is the process for a country to join again. A transitional period is a sort of halfway house between the UK finalising its departure and realising its full post-Brexit state. It's a way of buying a bit more time to sort out particularly complicated aspects of our membership. Remain campaigners like it because it's not really like leaving. Leave campaigners don't like it because it's not really like leaving. Theresa May wants the UK to have free trade agreements with the EU and other countries around the world post-Brexit. They're bespoke deals to reduce the barriers to trade, both tariff and non-tariff. For example, relaxing quotas and recognising each other's regulations. This one's my favourite because it's amazingly geeky. If the EU negotiates a deal that also affects policy areas that are controlled by individual member countries, then it's deemed to be a mixed agreement, which means it has to be approved in each country, usually by votes in every parliament. The Great Repeal Bill is a piece of legislation promised by the government which will cancel the original piece of legislation that took us into the EU in the first place. It will simultaneously copy and paste EU law into British law so that MPs can decide what measures to keep and what measures to scrap. It involves something called Henry VIII powers as well, and trust me, that's a whole other movie.